Welcome to, I think this is my first official live on YouTube, but we're going to get right in. This is the top 5 mistakes digital marketers make. There's 5 mistakes that digital marketers make that if you are a digital marketer, you want to avoid. Now, these mistakes are costing digital marketers headaches, causing them to feel lost, to feel stuck, to feel inadequate, as if they aren't good enough. Listen, if you are feeling stuck in your digital marketing business, or if you were thinking about getting in digital marketing or any type of marketing, these tips are really principles that you need to know so you can avoid these mistakes. Because what happens is when you go through things like feeling like I'm not good enough, I am not good at sales, or etc., it lowers your self-esteem and it makes you lower your self-worth, and you have what it takes to succeed when it comes to marketing. Because it's just like when you are promoting something that you went to experience. You went to a restaurant. Hello, Jeffrey. Hello, Hafsa. How you doing? You told somebody about it, right? And you said, man, that food was good. And I go there all the time. I enjoy it. They have, ask for this server, ask for this waitress. They will take care of you. This is the food that I eat. Not saying all the food on the menu is good. Have you had every single item? No. That's the same thing we're doing with digital marketing. So let's get right into it. So the top 5 mistakes digital marketers make. Number 1, the first one is not knowing who your ideal customer is. If you try to sell to everyone, you will get no one. What did I say? If you try to sell to everyone, you will sell to nobody. You have a gift and you have skills that others are willing to pay top dollar for. But you must discover and learn what that gift is. Come on. You got to discover, you got to find that out. You have to do that work, because let me go into the second one. Here's the second mistake. So the first mistake is you don't know who your people are. Like, you don't know who your ideal customer is. If you don't know them, then you won't know who you calling out. Now, here's number 2. Number 2 is not knowing how to hook people in, not knowing how to hook them in. This is the second of the top 5 mistakes digital marketers make. Now, if you don't know the pain people are running from and the pleasure they are seeking, then you can scream on the mountaintop and people will ignore you. They will not listen to you. Because you're like, hey, hey, man, I got this thing, man. Like, you should check it out, man. It does this, that, and that, and the third. And it's like, how do you know I need this stuff? Like, what are you talking about? Come on. Right? Sony says, you can hook them like Kanye West, laugh out loud. Right? So not knowing how to speak their language. You got to know how to speak their language. You got to know, I like to call them 3 a.m. words. You got to know what those 3 a.m. words are. All right. And number 3, top 5 mistakes of what digital marketers make. Number 3, you're focusing too much on sales. You trying to hustle. I was just speaking to somebody today, man. I got hustled in this thing. I got hustled into this thing. I don't have any sales, and I got hustled into this thing. And listen, I don't mind, but I'm the guy that they come to and they say, hey, Lionel, help me. Because I done spent my money. I done spent hundreds of dollars on this stuff, and I don't know what to do. I don't know who I read the book somebody gave me. I read the thing, but I'm still confused. I'm still lost here. You hustling, it can only take you but so far. Now, there's some people that are really good hustlers. There's some people who are really good hustlers. But some of us don't want to hustle. We want long term. Somebody type long term in the chat. Long term. We want long term success. We want long term pay. Number 4, number 4 mistake. Well, of the top 5 is you don't have a coach. You don't have the right coach. The right coach can help you avoid pitfalls. The right coach can help you avoid wasted time and money and energy too. So if you have the right person that's going to guide you, listen, y'all, and not going to give you all this fluff. Not going to tell you, hey, here's a 500-page book, or here, like telling you their life story and all this and that, and they're not helping you get to solve your problem and your pain. We tired of that. We tired of people that say, hey, I can coach you, I can help you, but they are fluffing. They're not helping you actually understand. And if you're brand new to digital marketing, there's a lot you have to unlearn before you learn. I'm telling you, you're going to keep spinning your wheels if you don't understand who your ideal customer is. If you don't know how to hook them in, if you focusing too much on sales, you're trying to hustle people. Don't hustle people because people are starting to do chargebacks. And you do not want them to you don't want companies like Stripe to say, hey, we're no longer accepting payments from coaching, from digital marketing. It's becoming a problem because we're hustling people in. Y'all, if it's your first time here and you like what you've heard so far, go ahead and like this video. Let's get some likes up in here. I see some beautiful people up in here. How y'all doing tonight? Go ahead and like it and subscribe to the channel. Now, here's number 5. Right? You're on social media. Y'all have social media. You guys have Instagram. We have TikTok. We have YouTube. We have all these. There's so many sites. There's so many different sites. But probably one of the worst mistakes. Already subscribed. That's what's up, Jeffrey. Yes. Yes. One of the worst mistakes you can make is not optimizing your social media, not optimizing your bio, not sharing, not telling people how you help them. Your bio should be inviting. You got 3 seconds, probably less than that in today's time. You got 3 seconds to get people's attention, and they will decide whether they want to follow you or not. So you don't have much time to get and keep people's attention. Royal said, I made it. Yes, you made it. Because if your bio is not set up where it's inviting, then people are just going to stroll by. They're not going to decide to find. You can use the right audios. You could have your picture layout. You could have certain things, aesthetics done. But if your bio is not telling them like what problems you help them solve, they are going to go by. You can't help everybody, y'all. You can't say, I help people make passive income. Who are those people? Call them out, because if you try to reach everybody, you reach nobody. Do you hear me? People just gonna stroll by, and you're gonna look like everybody else who's screaming, hey man, come get my new thing, man. This thing got bells and whistles and this and that. You can make $5,000-$10,000 a month. You can quit your job. Well, how is it working for you? Oh, I'm just starting. So how can you tell me to do that and you haven't done it? No, don't do that, y'all. Focus on. Even if I give it away tonight, it will go over some people's head. Here's what you need. Here's what I believe you need. You need to be in a place where you're away from all the noise, where you can focus, where you can learn your customer, who your ideal customer is, when you know and learn how to hook them in, where you are looking to add value in people's lives and not trying to hustle them. Am I saying something? If you optimize your bio, if you have a coach, somebody who's going to help you, like for real, not just going to take your dough and disappear. Oh, you say, what's the 5? I froze. Okay. Top five once again. Number 1 is not knowing who your ideal customer is. Number 2 is not knowing how to hook them in. Number 3 is focusing too much on sales, trying to hustle, right? You're trying to hustle. I get it. Some of us, we in survival mode. It's survival mode. Like, it's like, man, I got to get this money. I need this. I got bills to pay, this and that. But you can burn out doing that. And then you can feel like this thing doesn't work doing that. You don't want that, because it does. It'll work when you work it right. It'll work when you work it right. So we don't want that, right? We want to make sure, like, I know what I'm doing. I know who my ideal customer is, number 1. I know how to hook them in. I know how to speak their language, number 2. And then number 3, I know how to keep their attention. I'm not just focusing on sales. And then number 4 is having a mentor, having a coach. And then number 5 is making sure your social media is optimized. Those are the 5 things, y'all. And it's not that hard. Now, once you get, you should get all 5, but when you understand who your ideal customer is and you know how to hook them in, you will learn how everything else will really fall into, like, you get the coach. I probably should have put coach first. When you get you know what I mean? Like, the other stuff around having a coach will fall into place. Because now you know what they're looking for. You know the words that they are saying to themselves late night when they feel down, when they feel broken, when they feel hurt, when they feel lost, when they feel stuck. You know what to say, and then you can say, hey, this is the problem you're having. I have your solution here. This is the pain you're in. This is the solution you need. I have that with, we're going to say digital products, but I'm holding a physical product. I have that with this product right here. I can do that. This product helps you overcome the pain and the hurts that you have been in, whatever it is, whatever that pain is. You call out the pain. Not saying, like, when people are hurt, they ain't think about self-care. When people are going through brokenness, they are in financial pain, they are not thinking about self-care. So stop saying, I'm a self-care coach. No. I help people overcome, I help people practice better self-care. What? What is that? What is self-care? We're using our jargon, your inside jargon. You're using your expert jargon. You need to speak what they say to themselves. I'm giving it away. It's going over somebody's head right now. Enjoy each process and your new skill, right? It's more than 5 mistakes we make, but why would I tell you? If I tell you 15, if I tell you 20, it's like, bro, that's a lot of information. But how many on here took notes today? Talk to me. You said, I just took a job so I don't have stress over bills. Right. I don't blame you. Take some of that 9 to 5 money right? Work your 9 to 5. Even if you hate your 9 to 5, you can think about your vision, write your vision down, put it where you can see it. Get a vision board done. And every time you say, I hate that job, or you think about you hate that job, look at that vision board and say, that's what I'm going for. I'm taking some of those funds and I'm going to pour it into that. Come on, man. Just because you working doesn't mean you forgot your dreams. Take some of that income and put it towards your dream. Find out how much you need. And start working towards that. Pass that drive-through. Skip that drive-through. Save your money. Don't make impulse buys. Look, listen, if you like what you said tonight and you say, hey man, I want to get closer, I want to connect with this young man, then you want to be a part of my Skool community called the Digital Den. This is where we help you avoid those top 5 mistakes. In the Digital Den, we help you learn who your ideal customer is, speak their language, hook them in, and get paid. Look, if you want to learn how to do that, then go ahead and click the link in the description to join the community. And we have we enjoy ourselves in there. Like I like to make things fun, because if there's no fun involved, I ain't there. Okay. Yes, I'm telling y'all. So yeah, so thank y'all for coming on. I appreciate y'all for who's joining me live. Those of you who's watching the replay, listen, like, subscribe, because I'm gonna come back for more. Listen, you don't have to listen. Don't worry about not getting sales anymore. Start pouring into yourself. First, unlearning the things that no longer serve you or never did. Because hustling can only get you so far. Yes. Jeffrey says, come in if you are serious. I'm telling y'all, you got to be serious. And make that change in your mind. I'm not going to say, oh, it's going to change your life. Listen, if you learn a new skill, nobody can take that from you. Once you learn this skill of marketing, period, whether it's digital, whether it's in person, nobody can take that from you. Like, you can work. All right, look at it as if you're going to school and you are practicing at the same time. So I paid tuition for something, and now I'm going to work, I'm going to learn, and I'm going to implement. And then after I get my results from implementing, I come back to the drawing board and I say, hey, this is what happened, this is what I got, and here's what I need to do. We should have some hot seats. I should do some hot seats inside of Digital Den. And some role playing. What y'all think? I don't know. Because, y'all, you're learning a new skill. She's Jeffrey Rice says, I appreciate you, Lionel. Man, look, I'm here for y'all. I'm here for you. You paid for tuition. Learn, implement, come back, and get feedback. Do that. So, yes, thank you. Thank y'all for tuning in. I will see you next time. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much.